Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. It's Beer 30. Let's go take a walk, see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Trillium Brewing Company. These guys are up in Massachusetts. This is their Pittsburgh Street. And they do a lot of the street names around the brewery and name some of their beers after that. So this was sent to me by my brother Greg up there, and he writes on this particular one, the last of the beers that he got from Trillium on his most recent visit. This is their latest in their street series of IPAs, named after the streets, like I said, in around their Fort Point location in Boston. For the record, was for the suburban Canton location, which is much more accessible to him, he says. So, I enjoy getting anything I can get my hands on from Trillium. These guys got it going on, know how to make beer. Not been disappointed from anything from these guys. They make some awesome New England style IPAs. Juice bombs is what I call them. So I don't know if we got one of those here. I hope so. Those beers have ruined my palate. The West Coast style beers, don't enjoy buying some of the others that I used to think were 10s. Don't quite get to 10 anymore because of what I've got from the New England style beers. These juice bombs have ruined my palate. So let's see what we got on with here, guys. See what we're going to get. 7.2%. We don't have the IBUs. These guys up there in Trillium kind of like to keep that secret. Not a lot of beers have that information available. Either on the can, on their site, Untapped, Beer Advocate, nobody knows. So, commercial description here. Paying homage to the 4 Points Manufacturing Heritage Pittsburgh Street IPA, the most recent addition to our street series of IPAs. Says Pittsburgh Street is now known as Thompson Place, named after the Thomson Reuters media firm when they bought the Boston Wharf Company brick and beam building. Pittsburgh Street was originally named after the Pittsburgh Plate Glass Company. The signature hop in Pittsburgh is Enigma, which drives papaya, cantaloupe, and floral aromas on the nose, and are followed by a crisp palate featuring flavors of pineapple and zesty citrus. So, there's our commercial description on this one. And like I said, I'm hoping this is going to be a juice bomb. I hadn't had one in a while, not a long while, but a little bit anyway. Let's get it on. There's nothing else we need to talk about. It does have the canned on date on it. See if I can see it. Oh man, it's hard to see. Canned on 12. Like 12/9/17. And believe it or not, guys, today I'm reviewing this. This is the 22nd of December, almost Christmas. And I've already did my Christmas reviews, so by the time you've seen this, you will know that. I'm about a week or so ahead. Alright, we popped the top on this thing. Let's get it into the glass. Big 16-ounce can. Yes, it looks very cloudy coming out. Cuisine is curried in Italian cheese and peppery Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar. Your more pungent cheeses, gorgonzola, limburger, meat, poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. I'll add grilled meat to that. Glass for the pint, becker, non-tumbler mug, style Sidel. I've got my favorite tulip glass today, the solid beer glass, and not recommended for extended cellar. Yeah, that's all we're going to do right now. Alright, good looking beer there. Looks like a glass of orange juice there, guys. A nice finger of head on that pour. Very, very cloudy. Definitely a New England style IPA. Very much looks like orange juice, like I said. Let's get it to the nose, guys. First beer of the day. Very citrusy. I'm giving oranges. Hints of grapefruit, tropical fruit notes, papaya, mango. Very, very citrusy. The citrusy nuts, the grapefruit, and the oranges are really standing out. Wow, smells awesome. Awesome. And I'm thirsty. Like I said, first beer of the day. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Let me spin this thing around where y'all can see that if you can. Man, that smells awesome. Let's do it. Let's get it on. Wow. Absolutely delicious. Outstanding taste. Outstanding aroma. Wow. And this style of beer, basically, guys, it's, it has been the trend for 2017. More and more breweries are doing this style of beer. At least one in their lineup anyway, just to say they've done it, they did it, they, you know, whatever. Look at the lacing that's already left on the glass. Outstanding. Guys, the taste is awesome. People are clamoring to get their hands on these breweries, this breweries anyway, Trillium. As far as I know, they don't distribute. You got to buy everything at one of the breweries. So very appreciative to Greg and his brother Adam, and I think one of his friends Rob had chucked a beer in on the package there on this particular go. So I'm very very humbled and appreciative to the guys that send me beers, and you all know who you are. I mean, I could sit here for 5 minutes and name off people that have sent me beers over the last 8 years. So, well, let's get the back end of the pour in here. See if it changes anything. I seriously doubt it possibly could, as cloudy and orange as it is. So, we got it all in there. So, let's sip on this for a little bit, let it taste it, and see what we end up with. But, as usual, I'm not disappointed. It's a very impressive juice bomb or New England style IPA. Damn, I wish I could get these beers here. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sitting on about 30 minutes or so. Awesome lacing is up on the glass. Absolutely excellent taste, aromas. A perfect example of a juice bomb. And these guys at Trillium know how to do it. They really do. Like I said, not been disappointed with anything that I've got from these guys. Just wish I could get my hands on it here instead of relying on Greg and other people to send me stuff from these breweries up in New England. They're doing some very tasty stuff. They really, really are. So, and this is no exception. Outstanding aroma. These beers have ruined my palate, and I'm not complaining. I just wish I could get more of them, and there are more and more breweries across the country that are doing them, and even across the pond that are doing this style of beer now. And it seems to be the fad for 2017, brewing this style of beer, the New England style juice bomb. So, final chug. We're not going to leave anything in the glass on that. Wow. Absolutely delicious, guys. Alcohol, super well hidden, well made beer, everything you want. If you're a hophead, this is it. This is top notch. This is top of the line. It's an outstanding beer. It's a 10 for me, guys. I can't think of a single thing that I would say to change this beer. It's absolutely outstanding. So 10 for me, 100. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 4.34 out of 5. That's their A- range. I disagree. Over to Untapped. Untapped has it at 4.19, but you got to grade them on a curve a little bit. So that's their borderline between A- and A beer. I think it's an A+ beer, guys. If you don't like this, you probably shouldn't be drinking an unfiltered New England style beer. This is absolutely outstanding to me. So like I said, a lot of times I disagree with the grades. They're either higher than I think it should be, or they're lower than I think it should be. Sometimes they're right where I think it should be. So I'm going to tell you what I think, not what these guys think. And if I disagree, I'm going to tell you that. And if I agree, I'm going to tell you that too. I disagree. I think both these grades are too low. So to me, it's absolutely outstanding. I would buy it religiously if I could get my hands on it here. So, because I am a hophead. I like that hoppy, unfiltered New England style juice bomb. Looks like orange juice in the glass. Now, if you've got something that's not quite as orange juice looking, it's kind of thin looking, and you see a lot of particulates and stuff floating around in it, I'm not a fan of that. But when they get to this and looks just like orange juice in the glass, blows my hair back and my socks off. And this is no exception. So it is a 10 for me. This is their Pittsburgh Streets, part of their Street Series beers. If you've had it, let me know what you think. I absolutely loved it. So Greg, once again, my brother, I do appreciate it, sir. Guys, if you've had it, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.